Okay, so it's like mid-February and I'm preparing my seeds. Right here I have okra. This is bell pepper, multicolored. Lettuce. Remember, lettuce is good for the colder season, like March, April. It's a good time to plant them. And if you leave them for a long time, they will get bitter, and make sure they're not in like really extreme hot weather. Okay, this is a mango that I'm planting. This is a yellow pear, tomato, nasturtiums. These are long radishes. Red radish, but they're longer. And these are pansy seeds. So, I will show you how to make one of these bottles if you want to collect them, and so you can put your seeds in them, or your seedlings in them, before you plant them. Okay, so where is my bottle? I just had it. Right here I have a Gatorade bottle. Right? It's a Gatorade bottle. And, let me set this camera. Okay, so, I'm using one of these art things. I forget the name of it. But it gets really hot, so you have to be careful. And, here's a knob. You have to plug it in first, and you turn it on. And you just let it sit on one of these things. This is the rester. Alright, so you get one of these bottles, and you wait for this thing to get really hot. Okay, so that takes about like 3 minutes for this to get like really hot. And you want to cut it. You can use a scissor, but I'm using this because it's easier. Right under this groove, right here, just cut it right there. You don't want to cut it here because this tip is like round, and when you pull your plant out, it'll just like get caught. So cut it right here where the end of the straight cylinder shape ends. So, I'll show you up close. Here. Cut that. Oops. So cut it here. And it'll just glide through because it's really hot. So I'm going to get up for a second to find my scissor, but I'm going to leave this on this holder so that I don't burn myself or anything else around me. Okay, so now that this is still on, so be careful. I could use this to, you know, cut the whole bottle, but I'm going to show you. I just use this to make a hole and then use the scissor to cut the rest of it. So you can also use a scissor to cut the rest of this plastic. Alright, so now I'm going to make a little teeny holes for drainage. Just poke it through like that. Don't make it too big because you don't want the dirt to come out of it. So you have little holes here. some more teeny tiny holes. There are holes in the bottom, so when you put the dirt in, it won't like come out and the water will drain out of it. Okay, so now that I have my holes and everything done, I want to make sure I turn this off so I don't burn myself or my cats. Okay, so turn it off. So I'll switch here. This is off. Okay, so now for the dirt. I'm using an organic choice. I'm using one of these empty cans. Scoop out some dirt. And what you want to do is you want to put rocks in here for drainage. Whatever rocks, like small rocks that you find outside, just to about up to this line. But it's kind of winter outside and I don't have any. Oh shit. Oh, that hurts. Alright, I just burnt myself with this. Oh, poked a hole in my skin, yeah. So you don't want to do that. I just burnt myself with the tip of that hot gun. It's not good. But I don't have rocks, so I'm going to try to use these lids. Okay. And I'm going to put dirt in here. Dirt up to about that much. And make sure you clean up everything because if you have animals, they will try to play with it because they're very curious. As you can see, mine is. Okay, so you get your seeds, and I am going to plant. Let's say I'm going to plant some nasturtium seeds. Where's my packet? So I have these. The seeds look like this. Turn on the light. Seeds look like that. So I'm going to drop them in the dirt. I'm going to plant about 3. And I'm not really measuring how far apart they are. You can plant one if you don't want to replant it, but I'm going to replant these later. So it doesn't really matter if I plant them too close to each other. So cover it with soil. And add some water. You want to give it a lot of water because you want the seeds to soak it up and sprout fast. So that's a good amount of water. And there you go. So now just wait for them to sprout.